My first tip is what I mentioned earlier, to be open, right? Partly because of the experience I've been through, I realized that what we are trained to do doesn't always end up being what we do. uh,
True, true.
because because of economics, right? I mean, you're the economics professor here. The demand is there. You have the supply, but there's no demand. Then move on. Just move on. As in, don't get so stuck in. Okay, this is what I'm trying to do. This is what I have to do. No. Be open. As an example, I'll tell you this. I I can be going through an article on the science of baking, right? And this is true. I'm going through an article on the science of baking, okay, for an educational magazine. And 15 minutes later, I am doing a press release for a technology company, right? And then right after that, I'm doing an affidavit for a lawyer. So just the whole range of things. Am I trained to do all of this? Obviously not. I am doing them, and I think don't worry about whether you're trained to do it or not. Read up, do your research, and you should be open and ready to take up new projects. Yeah.
So for an aspiring author to be, let's say he's doing primary school math. Okay, so does this advice apply, for instance, that they want to move on to secondary school math, which is somewhat related, okay, but it's not strictly the domain of the author, or this be open advice applies to moving on to other discipline like English or science? I don't know. What's your take? Is it something that is related, somewhat related, and it can still be open, or really, really, really diverse?
No, it really depends on the individual. So the extent of being open, yes, is really out there for you to explore. I have personally, and I think you do as well, know of people who have changed the course of their, what do you call it, specialization during their lives, right? So in you, they were mechanical engineer trained, and then they ended up doing IT and so on and so forth. So be open if you want to explore. Of course, when I say be open, it has to be something that you are interested in, something you're passionate about. Right? So, for example, the case where I was asked to do design and technology. Now that's with big stone in the throat kind of thing. But no, where writing is concerned, if you're interested, say, I don't know, IT, but you're not trained in that, but I guess you'll be ready to read up, and you probably know something about it already. So why not? Why not?
Okay. So I'm just curious, from the publisher's perspective, would they be concerned about the track records of the author? For instance, when the author is known to be very good in math, and suddenly he wants to go to Chinese, for instance, be open, right? So wouldn't the publisher be concerned? How come this author wants a sudden change? I don't know.
That's a very good question, Jeff. My answer to you is this: there are many ways that I pitch projects. So one of my main rules is to pitch projects. Right? So I go to the publisher and I say, this project should go ahead. Why? Because blah, 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 blah. Right now, if the publisher is very well suited for that subject, then of course I will start with that. I will start with this author has been teaching this subject for like 20 years, and he's got master's professorship in all these subjects. I will start with that, right? But if the author is making a new foray into another subject, or even if it's a new very young author, I wouldn't start with that. I wouldn't start with the author's credentials. I would start with the idea, which is very important as well. Right? So sometimes we allow the concept to drive the proposal. Right? It's a wonderful concept if you use a market need, the students need such a book, why not start with that? So it really depends. So and then, of course, at some point, the publisher will ask. Actually, no, sorry. Not all publishers will ask. Not all publishers are so particular about the
Credentials.
qualification.
Oh,
Yeah.
is it?
Well, I can't tell you here, but who is not.
Yeah.
But really, yeah, it's how I present the information, and yeah, we can always try to
Pitching the
present it
idea,
in a way.
pitching the idea and let the idea grow into a manifest something else.
Yeah.
All right, amazing, Ben.
Yeah, don't be afraid. Don't be afraid. Shout out to those who want to try to move into another field. Don't be afraid because there are ways to do it.
All right. Hey, so to the viewers out there, okay, if you would like to find out which publishers that are more lenient, all right, so Ben will be contactable. You can say hi to us. If not, if you'd like to find out more about book publishing, hey, please drop us a comment. Okay, this is the best time, okay, to get in touch with an industry expert and ask any questions that you want.